Wow. Well, talk about a purchase I wasn't planning on making, but here we are with the NERF Overwatch MicroShots line. Now, as of watching this video, which is being uploaded on the 22nd, so probably about an hour, hour and a half from now, you might want to head to your local GameStop, because that's where I picked these up, and they had a buy one, get one 50% off all of their NERF stuff. And my local GameStop not only had these, but they had the entirety of the NERF Overwatch line, the D.Va pistol, McCree revolver, and of course, the Reaper Right double pack thing that was stupidly expensive. Unfortunately, I already picked all those up for half off their website, which will be here on Monday, so spoiler for a future video. Regardless, I did not have these. And, to be perfectly honest, I wasn't planning on getting these, and yet here we are. While I haven't taken them out of the package, I have a couple of compliments right off the bat. These things look beautiful. The packaging is really good. It's kind of cute. I mean, look at that. I haven't seen that artwork before, but looks like the nicest thing Hasbro has probably painted ever. I guess it's still kind of on par with things like this, but I should point out that these are a tad bit more expensive. Now, again, I got a deal, but at GameStop, these are $10 each. That, and that, much better packaging than the last ones. Oh, come on, what was the point of doing that when the box just rips apart? Heartbroken. So, you get two, oh, they even say Overwatch on the darts. Well, that's pretty nifty. I mean, maybe they'll make more dart blasters, but those might be some of the rarest darts. And here we are, and oh, it's so comfortable. I can actually almost fit my entire, I can fit my entire hand in here, but it's really comfortable. Really comfortable. So again, it is Just a Jolt. Not to give a shout out to Just a Jolt, although hey, you should check out Just a Jolt, but it is a Jolt. Prime is really stiff? It feels a lot stiffer. These don't have any kind of range claims or anything on there, but that Prime seems absolutely nuts. Dart goes all the way in. Oh, well, thanks for catching. I appreciate it. That seemed kind of poppin' compared to a normal Jolt. Hold on. There may be something here after all, because that is a very tough Prime. I will have to do an FPS test. I was not planning on doing that, but next we've got D.Va. Now, this is kind of a fan favorite character here. When Overwatch came out, the Scout from the Unity power system kind of reminded me of her pistol, so I'm kind of happy they made not only this one, but they also made the large version of it, which is kind of weird and interesting. Now, I believe D.Va's is, oh, that's just kind of cute. It's cheap as heck. That's kind of cute. But they went with, because they already have a big version of this, so they made another one. This is kind of my favorite so far. A little, you can see the grip is moderately smaller. So this one's a little bit harder to kind of get a grip on, but the paint application, again, is amazing, especially the decal right there for D.Va. That's pretty good, and these little tiny blue accents all over the place. This one is my favorite so far. This is looking pretty good, Hasbro. And again, very tough spring. I'm interested. These might be the most powerful Jolts we've seen. Easter looking darts. I was not expecting to like these. Holy crap! No, these things are actually hitting really hard. They have to be hitting way harder than a normal Jolt. I'm getting kind of excited. So the next up is Torbjorn, and it's not bad. It's not bad. Again, slightly smaller grip compared to Tracer's pistol. Yeah, I can almost fit all 4 fingers in here, but I just can't in here. Like, this is usable, this not so much. And yeah, still a really tough spring. Feels a little bit lighter than the other ones, but I could just be getting used to it. Not so much paint detail on this one. There's the red marks right there. There's a little bit of yellow right there, which on this one looks a little sloppy. Yeah, a little bit of overspray. Looks a little sloppier. The yellow is not nearly as well done. I guess it's supposed to look kind of like caution markings, but I mean, it works. It definitely works. This is another one they could have actually done in their full series too, because this was just a semi-auto mod. But, and who knows, they may come out with more Overwatch blasters. How? We're gonna test it with one of the orange elite darts here. That seemed more up to normal. Interesting. I'm really curious what the numbers are doing. So, I mean, they could have seriously put like a little charm there. I don't know why they made this like one piece of molten plastic. Can you even take this off? You can. It will just fall off. So, But the tracer pistol is the most comfortable. Now, in this original setup, like this is comfortable. It's probably one of the most comfortable of all of the micro shots. But then you get ones like this where it's like I can't even fit my finger in there. And I mean, it's not anywhere near that bad with these ones. But at the same time, it's just an oversized Jolt. But man, that spring. All right, let's take these things outside and see what they can do. And then let's wrap it up and give you my conclusions. Well, that was actually interesting. It does come to my attention, I don't think I actually did a range test on these. So I may be a little bit late to this one. These ones, they seem like they have dry plunger tubes, actually. No, I don't know. I don't want to test them now because that just feels like a cop-out. But they are pretty much the same design. But, wow. These hit pretty hard, especially for a Jolt. I mean, there were 70s in there from a Jolt. Now, they're a little bit bigger than a Jolt, but they're a Jolt. That's pretty impressive. There's definitely a spring difference between these and this. Yeah, that goes without saying. So in terms of like actual looks and cool little things, let's start with the D.Va pistol. I think is the best looking one. It's reasonably comfortable and whatnot, but it's not as good comfort-wise compared to these two. And it also got kind of the shortest ranges and FPS ratings. I'm not sure what that was about, but it definitely seemed to perform under the tracer pistol and the Torbjorn pistol, the molten whatever you call it, slag gun. So that was interesting. In terms of comfort, definitely the tracer pistol, bar none. Even if you fit only 3 fingers in there, it is much more comfortable in my opinion, although still it's a Jolt, and this is kind of the middle. It performed pretty good. It looks all right, I would say. There's not as much detail into like this one is like the D.Va. This has the most detail. This is a beautiful, beautiful blaster. This one, it's okay. It's reasonably comfortable, it performs pretty well, and it looks all right. So that's kind of how this works, and my opinion is actually really positive, and I wasn't expecting to say that. So, in terms of mod potential, these things basically have none. The blasters don't have any screws in them. They are completely glued together. There might be, like, hidden screws somewhere. I'm not sure. I don't know if anybody's actually tried to take these apart yet, but most likely taking these apart will destroy them. So, you're stuck with what you get, and if you really wanted just a small holdout blaster, then the Jolt kind of does it for you. But if you want something that's consistently a little more powerful, I mean, the most powerful shot from, like, the Jolt is, like, the minimum of one of these. So there's definitely a reason to use these over a Jolt, but they're still pretty big comparatively. But the good news is, like, a Jolt, if you put a dart in it, this is something that's always bothered me, it kind of sticks out a little bit. That's always bothered me. With these, that's no longer a problem. It actually covers the dart perfectly, which means if you have a holster for something like this, it's a lot better for that. So, I know they're like $10 a set, which is pretty ridiculous for a blaster like this, but for the detail that went into these, the way they perform, there's actually a reason for you to pick them up, especially if you're already a fan of Overwatch. I know just about every streamer out there who plays this game is probably going to have this on their desk. The Jolt is the blaster that really got me into NERF. I had Mavericks before this, I had a Recon before this, but the Jolt, when I picked this thing up back in like 2009, 2010, this was the blaster that really got me into wanting into the hobby, because it's so powerful and compact. It's hard not to love the Jolt, and these look better and function better. So yeah, extremely positive review. You can pick these up from GameStop. I'm not sure if it says these are a GameStop exclusive or not. Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. I don't think it says anything about it, but you never know. You're probably also going to be able to find them online at GameStop.com. If you live outside the country, I honestly don't know. I live in the United States, so your mileage may vary. And even the darts have Overwatch, and there's the little steps. Like, I don't usually, this is quality, and I'm not used to saying that, but it's just pretty good quality for something they could have easily just been trash with. Let me know what you think about these blasters down in the comment section below. Would you replace your Jolt with one? Were you gonna just get one anyway? Because look, it's a tracer pistol and I have to have it, therefore I have it. Or are you just gonna pass because you already own like 40 of these suckers like I do, and these won't fit in any holster that I have for the Jolt, so yeah. Otherwise, I'm Walcom S7, thank you so much for watching this video, and of course, I hope to see you in an entirely different one.
You gotta